Hey, what's going on? This is Sarah Lee Day and you're watching Dubsado Tidbits, the things you need to know about Dubsado delivered in bite-sized pieces. This week we've been talking about the client project area and all the different tabs of information that are included. And so far we've talked about emails, invoices, and forms. So today we're going to move on to appointments. In the appointments tab, you're going to see any confirmed appointments and also any pending appointments. To add a new appointment, you can click up here to schedule appointment. You can add a fixed date appointment. So let's just say you've already talked to your client, you have already discussed an appointment date. Then you can click add appointment and you can add the title, the start and end date and time, if it's an all-day event, available versus busy, the project it's associated with, location you're meeting, and a description. And this is not something that you're going to send to the client to say, hey, pick a date and time, because you've already discussed that, you've already picked it. This is just for a fixed date and time appointment that you just want to add to the calendar. You can also create a scheduler. So you can do a new scheduling request, and that will basically give you the option of setting up an entirely new scheduling calendar as though you were setting it up in the calendar templates area, which you can check out a previous episode to take a look at that. But you can set up all that information in here for a brand new scheduler that's not a template anywhere, and this will be used just for this one project. Now you can also use an existing template. So any of the scheduler templates that you've already set up, you can just click to choose one in here and apply that directly to the project. Let's just say we were going to do a Dubsado walkthrough, then I would click that and click add. So it has added under the pending tab this Dubsado walkthrough scheduler. I can open it to view what that calendar looks like, see what availabilities are going to show up, and I can also send this to my client and just let them know, like, hey, ready to schedule this appointment, here it is, here's the link, and you can just send it that way. Now when you add it to a project from this tab, this makes a copy of that scheduler template. So let's just say that you are a business that offers sessions, 3 sessions, 6 sessions, whatever, however many sessions. You can create a scheduler template that caps the number of times that template can be used to 3, 6, whatever, however many sessions you want it to be used. And then you can apply that scheduler to a project like this. And that project, that client, can only book that number of sessions on that calendar, and then the calendar will no longer accept new appointments. But that calendar scheduler can still be used for other clients who also want to purchase sessions, and the 3 cap or the 6 cap or whatever cap you have on that will only apply directly to that project that the scheduler is added to. It won't affect anyone else who's using that scheduler. Just a little tidbit that I've learned in working with my clients is something that you can use this area for and use those calendar schedulers more efficiently. Now if you added something here and you decide that you don't want to send it, you don't need it anymore, you can just click here to remove. All right, and that's it for today's tidbit. For more information about receiving updates, requesting future episodes, or getting help with your own Dubsado account, take a look at the links in the description below this video or visit sarahleeday.com. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.